Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me.
Oh, not again, man, not again. Jaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excite me. Hey, what going on? It's all about E102 General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car. Your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them will fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people, them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. You'll never going to me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Drums. You don't know. It's all about E102 General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about the Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Oh, not again, man. Not again. Charger, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, I days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about E and F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them go fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part of these people, them then, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. Well, never going on me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight, me darker than cool.
Up in the building, up in the building, up in the building. You know the code. You know what's up. Well, people, welcome back to the channel, man. We up in the building. All right, so you don't know what go on. Up in the building and we up on Buck and a Rock. You know how it goes already, man. Good night, everybody that definitely tune in on the ones and trees, man. Gotta say good night to all of my brothers and sisters. Oh, dear. You don't know what's up, man. We in the building. It's the next edition of Let's Start the Things Call In Talk Show with your host with the most, Mr. Fire Feelings, a.k.a. Mr. Let's Start the Things. You know the code, man. I'm definitely happy. I'm hype. I'm all right. But I can't stand a piece of coal catch me. Definitely last night, or should we say yesterday, and you know. Persons might not know last night when I was on the live, I was going inhaling, snarting, my nose like running. From since then I started now, but it's gotta be a fresh go, but I never take it for nothing. Bye. I go to sleep and I wake up this morning. What? Yo, bro, can't tell you, bro. Nose tough up, can't breathe properly, headache. I said, Ja, I know it's a fresh school. You know how fresh school is go. You know? Them banners hit hard when it's fresh. So I say, yo, I ain't just start out, call me neighbor there snarting and coughing on the live. Nah, man. So I just walk some the quill I had, knock that shit out right away. Yeah, man. Out right away. I ain't gonna tell no lie, yeah. So you don't know we back, we up and running with the grace of God, with strength, and we in the building, man. Gotta say good night to you guys. Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome, man. All right. So you don't know what's going on. It's Thursday. Like I said, man, we didn't get to touchdown this morning, but nevertheless, man, we there yesterday tonight. So big up on yourself. As you guys see the thumbnail and the title, you guys know we got in store for you. Definitely tonight, right? You guys know we got lined up for you. So good night, good night, good night. We in the building. Big up to my beautiful, wonderful brothers and sisters out there, my neighbors, my classmates. Y'all don't know the code already. You understand? Big up every single body, whether you're at home, whether you're at work, whatever you're doing. All of my friends, I got so much sometimes. Well, go understand now. Certain people can get big up, and certain people mightn't get big up, but don't feel left out. You understand? That's why sometimes when you see bigging up your friends, them, you don't even want to big up your friends, them. Because if you forget somebody, somebody's feel bad. You know? So you don't know. Thus, my humble apologies if you don't hear your name get big up. You know it is. For those persons that is in the chat, your name is gonna get big up in the chat. Once I see you in the chat, log in. Okay, guys? You know how it goes, right? Let's always do it. So as you guys see the thumbnail and the title, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got two-person shot in Albion. We got accident on the bridge. We got woman exposing doctor and so much more tonight. So like, oh, we didn't get for come live this morning. We got galore. Yeah, man, in store. So whatever you guys doing, like I said, help me by sharing the live. Okay? Copy the link right at the bottom of your device that you're watching. If you're watching from a phone, tablet, or anything like that, not from your TV, but if you're watching from your phone, tablet, or any other device like that, you're going to see something right at the bottom marked share. When you hit that share button, you see something is going to pop up showing you copy link or copy. When you hit copy, to mean you copy the live link, you paste it on your WhatsApp story, you share it in your WhatsApp group, share it on your WhatsApp, your Facebook group. You could paste it on your Facebook story so people could get to see. Share it, man. Let the thing go there. You understand? We did 21,900, 100 more subscribers to 22,000 subscribers. And like I said, me in no competition with no other YouTube channel. I building my thing step by step and I'm going there. You understand? No rush. So I look at big channel or if a person come on wherever, me got who no, this is not me. Me watching at nobody channel. Let us building me. So slowly but surely we get in there. You know what I mean? Last year, in the middle of the year, like at the end of the year, I was lacking upon some uploads. But this series, I promise, guys, I'm gonna be dropping upload like my. You understand? So this is how it goes already. You know what I mean? This year I'm gonna be dropping video every day like I used to. Uploads every day. So we going live every day, every night. So the work is gonna be put in extra tonight. This year is 2026. So you don't know what's going on. Everything can get fixed as it's 2026. You understand? So shout out to everybody that definitely tune in on the ones and threes and fours. It is 8:51. And you guys know what's up, man. Definitely we're gonna jump into some things, get the ball game rolling, get the ball game kick off. You guys know it goes already. You understand? Yeah, man. So the thing set up on here. So big up everybody that definitely tune in upon the ones and the trees. Yeah, man. Hold on. That's the thing I gotta do. Also, I want let you guys know that um on this weekend, yes, and normally we don't come live on a weekend, but this weekend here definitely we're gonna have Miss Shelly G is gonna be on the live. I think we're gonna do it in the afternoon. So I'm gonna by tomorrow I should know what time that we're gonna definitely go live Saturday so we could get us, she could get to break down some of the stuff that she got and so forth with her skin care. So like I said, guys, drop those donations tonight, whether it's in the Cash App or the Zelle that's provided at the bottom of the screen, or hit the arrow that you're seeing on your device. We need 5 super chat sticker. We don't need no no what I'm saying. We need 5 super chat. We don't need no super chat, no super sticker. We just dealing with the super chat. So the arrow that is on your device, just hit that and send on. Or you could donate to the channel by definitely being a member of the channel. Definitely grab the opportunity to be a member of the channel. Right? Right? So do the right thing and don't let the right thing do you guys. Cause y'all don't know what's going on, right? Y'all don't know what's going on. All right. So before we jump into the leagues and jump into the stories, there's a lot of thing going on, a lot of crazy stuff going on out there. You understand? And we gotta really depend we Haitian people. You can't slumber. You understand? You cannot slumber. You gotta keep your eye open. You gotta stay abreast with things, cause it's crazy. You know what I mean? Jesus, cheese and bread. Shout out to Miss Maxine Johnson. Drop in that $50 super chat donation. Miss Maxine, you are the sponsor of the show tonight. You understand? So big up Miss Maxine. You don't know it go already. And big up to Strictly Tatted. You know the code already. New location coming up. So Maxine, once again, thank you so much for the $50 super chat donation. That is it. That is how we're doing it. That is what we're talking about. You understand? So, like I said, right, due to how we see a lot of things going on right now in Guyana. No joke, the song they have to play. Why you guys do that to me? No, the song have to play before we kick it off, cause co-host just now dropped to sleep in me hands, so I gotta go and put shit down. So by the time I go put shit down, come again, set up the mics, set up the phone, everything, and we kick off the show. All right, we got 218 persons on the check-in already. I know you guys miss me. Eagle to Karen Crew, come in, but yeah, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Come on, hit the like button for me. That's all I want y'all do. All right. See what's going on. No more waste time. Let me jump into this one here because y'all see clearly for yourself. Them lose their mind. Let's get it.
Talk to them, Pablo. Talk to them. Yeah, Pablo, J.
Them lose their mind.
Babylon system, you know.
Where them come from? That them don't know where them come from. Some don't know who they are. Who are the Guyanese or a Trini, Jamaicans or a Syrian. Whoa, them lose their mind. Them lose their mind. Whoa, them lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left behind. They lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left behind.
Just so they want house and car. Them no keep mama if she there on a ball. Children want something, you know, after all. One thing you know, the people say they don't want start. Alright, them thinking about guns and war. Hey, but real Rastafari every day you feel go tell story to one and all. One and all. One and all. Yeah.
Them lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left behind. They lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left
Remember,
behind.
Babylon lose their mind. Them no care nothing about mankind. Every day them studying war and crime. So why you left the ghetto youths them now behind? Why so much people are suffer? Mama can't find any so much less butter. Papa work 95 now get $1. Here come the tax man, yes him a robber.
Them lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left behind. They lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left behind.
Because of them.
Now them not know where them come from. Some don't know who they are. Where the Guyanese or a Trini, Jamaicans or a Syrian. Come together and live as one. That this world is in corruption.
Go tell story to one and all.
Them lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind and forget about the things them left behind. They lose their mind.
Already. You understand? Big up yourself. Yeah, man. You see it? So me don't yourself no man one body. Don't know star. That's gotta get time so. It says 8 degrees. And this song helping to warm me up. Good night to everybody. Big up yourself, Palo. Remember Palo Walla. Big up yourself, GT Wallabo. Yeah, man, you don't know the code already, my brother. Yeah, man, glad to see you that you're there in the building. Glad to see you there in the place, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, everything good, everything hard, everything plug in. Yeah, man. So we there in the building and everything. All right, gotta say good night again to everybody. Hope everybody doing great. Hope everybody doing fine. As we run through these topics that we got for you, man, definitely. Yeah, tonight is a nice night. It is Thursday. You know it goes when it's Thursday. So you don't know we vibing tonight. So what we gonna kick it off with? What should we kick it off with? Are we gonna hold them story there? And we got two things we can try to jump in. And let's see what's going on with this scene. Yes, I man. Big up everybody that definitely tuning in on the ones and threes. Like I said, guys, like up the live for me. Please like up the live, all right? So shout out to everybody in the building. We're gonna kick it off tonight with the exposing of the doctor. Yeah, man. And this piece of story has somebody. Let me see, let me hear what really take place from when really take place, like I said, right? So make sure you like up the live. Make sure you do what you gotta do, guys, because I don't know what's going on wrong here. So we in the building. Make sure you like up the live. Make sure you do what you gotta do, guys, because I don't know what's going on. So all right, good. Gotta have to turn up the mic a little. You know? Shout out to my UK people in the building, man. Somebody said UK in the building. Collis, big up yourself. You don't know the thing already. Big up Alicia in the building. Girl, Alicia. Wait name. The May story. I went pre in the May scene. The May scene sad. I got a May scene for bring out. It's a whole hour. So this weekend, over upon Fire Feeling Clips TV, we definitely gonna react to the Mace scene, the Mace drama that was on TikTok. We definitely gonna deal with that. We're gonna definitely spice it up this Saturday, this weekend. Y'all don't know it, do it. But Saturday afternoon, we're gonna be live doing a live interview with Miss Shelly Campbell. You know it goes already. We already set what's going on. It's gonna be in the afternoon. So hope you guys tune in and check in. It's only gonna be a 1 hour show. It's not gonna be nothing too long. And then in the night time, Fire Feeling Clips TV. That's where it's gonna be dealing. That's where we're gonna be at. That's where we're gonna be. That's where we gonna be. You understand? Yeah, man. Shout out to Miss Angela Gomez. Thank you for the $10 super chat donation. You understand? All right, good. Well, let me jump into this here, so quick and fast, whereby it says, woman exposed doctor who killed her son who was once a Win party member, T. Muhammad, she also seeking help. Miss Shelly Campbell, good night, sweetie. Well, go on, girl. I was just looking in the chat and I was saying to myself, what are Shelly there? I want to drop to sleep. Big up yourself all the time. Big up Miss Alicia, because you don't know that's my next moderator. You don't know it go already with our things. So big up yourself in the building. Yeah, the main story crazy. We deal with it this weekend up on the next channel, definitely. Because I got a lot of personals go through though, you know? So it crazy. But I'll tell you something, right at the end of the day, some man is put themselves in them position for get them dealing with it now. You see it, man? No lies, some man is put themselves in them same position for them thing happening. Them thing never happened to me in life. Because I say independent youth. I telling you? Me say, I never went by a woman yard, but it wasn't for long. A 2 week, 3 week, I move, I gone. That's why you see, I's the only child for me mother. And you see, me mother, me putting aside me mother for nothing. For nothing. As my mother living and is alive. Love you, mommy. Putting aside you for nothing, cause I swear, blessed is the child that have their own. You know what I mean? Cause them thing me, I gotta put me child to sleep and this and don't turn off light and this and no, you mad. Crazy. You're crazy. Anyway, Saturday we can deal with it. Aye. Exactly. You're right, Alicia. And the same thing I was telling one of my friends today. I telling you, cause remember we know the story, the files out there. We don't know. It's not, you know what I mean? It's out there. And this is why I say some band that people like them is always gonna end up in problem, bro. Bro, you gotta hold your weight, you gotta hold your own. You living in America so long, bro. And you got for there by a woman living. Ah man. To rate you otherwise than those still ain't got nothing wrong. Me ain't got no beef, but no man. I could have never lived in America so long like them banner. And certain priorities set as a man. Me? Ah man. You crazy. Anyway, let me kick off the show here. Woman exposed doctor. Yeah, man, that killed her son that once was a Win Party member. I wonder if she went to Muhammad. Because if he was a member of the Win Party, that's serious? No, that shit is serious. Anyway, let me jump straight into this and get to hear what's the verdict with this situation with the lady and her son. You understand, guys? Give me a minute. Bang, bing. Yeah. Bang, bing. Bing, bang. All right, there you go.
Bless good night, Mr. Jamal Hudson. Well, now I'm ready because I was afraid I would have been.
The man named Charles Hudson.
Bless good night, Mr. Jamal Hudson.
Okay.
Well, now I'm ready because I was afraid I would have been targeted by the PPP and I have no one to represent me. I'm sending you this message and I hope you reach out back to me. Last year, August, the 17th of August, my son Jason Pilgrim, he was a member of the Win Party. He reached an accident in Parfit Army. And I get a call that he just reached an accident because he just leave home. I cooked soup that day and he ate the soup. He put it up on Facebook, you know, just picking up himself. Anyway, I went I hustled with his siblings to go to the hospital. They said he gone to best hospital. I went down to best hospital and I said, I'm his mother, I would like to see my son. They denied me entrance into going to see him. Anyway, but half an hour to bring him out, his head was stitched up and he was very conscious because he said, Mommy, don't cry, I'm going to be good, just keep praying for me. And I keep praying. They bring him out, but then he started to blow short and they put a small respirator over his nose, a child respirator.
Show me this, by you though. Who does though? I wonder if it's Josh Young Public Hospital he went. You know what?
Anyway, Dr. Lane was two doctor, Indian doctor, a female, and a Negro doctor. I don't know the Indian doctor name, but I know Dr. Lane. She was there, right? Because an ex-police also asked her name. But she's married, but I could identify her. I can remember her married title. Anyway, I go to her and I ask her what is going on with my son. She said to me that she would speak to me just now. I went back to the footside of my son's bed and I was standing there and praying and so with him. Then she came in front of a witness and she said to me, if I have money to buy material to cast his foot, I said, today is Sunday. Where can I get those stuff from to cast it? Right? I said, seeing that the hospital don't have anything, could you please refer him to Georgetown Hospital? She said she cannot. And I...
Okay, so wait, we went Diamond? Son must slip past me, son me knows we went. Shout out to Miss Lexi. Thank you for the $20 super chat donation. I love when it's the weekend. Shout out to Miss Maxine Johnson. Remember, you are the sponsor for the show tonight, dropping that $50 super chat donation. All right. Thanks everybody that definitely dropping their donation. You know the vibe is already. Okay, guys, let's get it.
beg her hard. Now, to do a CT scan, the best hospital CT scan wasn't working. Instead of John me to Georgetown where he could have get a overall thing, he could have get his feet gas and everything. They sent me to Tushin, to the new hospital down by Tushin area.
Okay, so it's on the west side this accident happened. Okay.
Anyway, while going down there, the ambulance stopped at Lenora, pick up his girlfriend, and then went down to the hospital, the new hospital that they opened on the west coast. When we go into the theater room now,
Oh yeah, Lenora she said take.
he did an x-ray. When he finished, they took him into the CT scan. I saw a little girl, she was dressed in pink. I said, are you the person doing the CT scan? She said no. I see her was cleaning somewhere by the washroom thing, but to be old, when I enter into the CT scan room with my son, It's the same person that told me she wasn't the person who doing the CT scan. And my son was bleeding so heavy.
What? Hold on there, man. Come back a little there. Hold on.
When we go into the theater room now, he did an x-ray. When he finished, they took him into the CT scan. I saw a little girl, she was dressed in pink. I said, are you the person doing the CT scan? She said no. I see her was cleaning somewhere by the washroom thing, but to be all, when I enter into the CT scan room with my son, it's the same person that told me she wasn't the person who doing.
Is what ass is this? Hey, boy. Hey, Guyana alone, boy. Wait, man. It's already what? That crazy.
In the CT scan. And my son was bleeding so heavy. I asked them, I said, could you give him something to stop the bleeding? Because he's bleeding terrible. The doctor, the Indian doctor, was in the ambulance with us. She ignored me. I don't know her name. She ignored me. When we reached back to Bess now, I begged them. I said, could you please send him to Georgetown? She said he's not behaving. I said, no, my son is in terrible pain. And, he going through this pain. He can't stay one place. And he was tossing from one end of the bed to the other because he was feeling pain. They refused. She said she's in charge of his head and the bone. She got wait on the bone specialist to come. And the bone specialist will come when he feel like. This accident happened 2:30 the evening. I will give credit 3 o'clock. And at 11:15 that night, my son died. With all I plead with Dr. Lane to take him to Georgetown Hospital where we could have get a better medical treatment. They refused. They never gave him no pain tablet. They never attend to with all they get.
Sometimes you wanna get the same fucking excuse me. Sorry there. Sometimes you might wanna get the same kind of treatment in Georgetown, cause Georgetown is not a place where you trust. But vice versa, sometimes you could get treated good or sometimes you could get treated the same way. But you know what I mean? At least I could have just tried to see if them could have carried you to Georgetown Hospital if they don't have the requirements to do what they gotta do to let this man stay alive. You know what I mean? This the messed up thing why I can't understand with these flipping hospitals that they got around the country, you know what I mean? In Guyana. Is a set of incompetent doctors, nurses, and all of these things, buddy. Them don't never listen to nobody. It's just like the girl will jump through the window. It's like they don't listen to people. The people them they're saying, yo, this girl guy not too bad, we can't left. Instead, them still chase the people them out. And the girl gonna kill herself. Now the mother, this man mother telling them, oh guy, you put a little child respirator or whatever she say over it. Come on, man. If you guys ain't got the requirements to make for make this man live, get this man out of the west side. Get this man to Linden, Georgetown, wherever you gotta get it to, but get it. Because of life and death situation. This is why I don't understand with these banner them in Guyana body. This is why you gotta got money only for things move speedy or things move how you want it to move. You understand? You know? This good strumming is, bro. John know I could feel it in this woman by yo.
Results that his feet break and so they never give him nothing. When my son blow the breath, then they run with the right oxygen machine
Cha, yeah, that's scrap by. What? Cha.
to give him oxygen. They try and they try, but he was already dead. It bleeds my heart because it's my eldest son. It still pains me. He was a supporter to my life. Because my husband passed away the year before December, I lose my husband. Now my son, my eldest son.
Condolence, mommy. Condolence, ja. I ain't got words here, boy. That's all I could say, boy. Hey. The land of many tragedies, boy. The land of many tragedies. Big up Rastaman Pondo, boy. Yeah, man. Big up Rastaman Pondo. No joke. You understand? Yeah, man. Big up the rough no family, them, man. You don't know the thing already. You say it? Crazy.
I has no one to fight for me. The doctor is living a normal life. Both doctors living a normal life. I need some closure to my pain and my sorrow because it's easy on me. I have so much to do. I'm working because I have two young person with me, my great niece and nephew. Oh, the probation officer begged me to take them because the mother's on the other side and the father is a drug addict. I took those two children. I don't get help. I have to go through so much to get help from the government. And it's not easy for me. I'm going through so much punishment because the loss of my son, he was there for me. He was my sole breadwinner. He's the one who used to provide for me to get a ration while I pay my mortgage. Because my husband died and I had to continue paying my mortgage. I never asked for help because my husband used to take care of me until he died. But best hospital, this is the cause of my son death. And I'm glad if the opposition could come in here.
Yeah.
I'm glad if the opposition could come in here in perfect harmony, Rick Dorsey. I could allow him to use my shed. I have a shed. Yes, I'm glad if he could come and hold a meeting here because a lot of people are being hurt because of these so-called doctors. These hospitals what have nothing to offer to you, you know. A lot of people is hurting. A lot of people go through so much. And I'm asking you, please, please, yes, please. I will send my son on the hospital bed. What he went through, everything. He was alive. He left from 3 o'clock till 1/4. He left and he died that night. And I know my son could have been saved. Thank you.
Cha-cha. Moment of silence for a loss, you know? Rest in peace. Condolence out to the family members, you know? It's crazy, bro. It's super crazy. Them thing is make I think. Them thing is make I one day in life. Like I tell people, it's a different alien, you know. It's a different breed. And it's wrong at the end of the day. Like, this is why I keep telling people, like, you got the certificates to be a doctor. You got the papers, you know what I mean? You got the requirements to be a doctor. And we know that sometimes doctors or nurses don't like when people tell them how to do their work. But it shouldn't go like that. It's good to listen at some time. It's good to listen because most of the time, when the parents of these victims that end up losing their life, most time when they tell these doctors or these nurses something, it is being 95.9% right. Because check it, whenever any doctor go against what parent might say, like this woman saying, what for let for do? Let him go to Georgetown Hospital. You never know. They might got more thing that could, you know, within all the time when they going back and forth, the woman asks a nurse in pink if she's gonna be doing the scanning or whatever. She said no. Why they doing these things? Why really y'all doing these things? Why y'all can't keep it real with people? Where's it you gotta lie about being there or not being? Where's it you gotta lie about being the person who have to be there to do everything to the man to make sure he's alive, make sure he stay alive. You can tell the mother no. When the mother come in the room, you did it. What SKUNT is though? You can't say yes. It's so arrogant. Y'all is be arrogant. That's the reason with the patient's family. Come on, man. So y'all ain't deserve to be doctors. Anybody who working for the government when it come to police, when it come to fire, or even doctors and nurses, you gotta got a temperament to know how to talk to people. You got to know how to speak to people. This thing is not ignorantness. This thing is simple calm. And this is what I keep telling people, you know. Being up inside of you, feelings and being up inside of you, angriness, because most time not for them, we're working. It's either they got problem with the man, mother, father, family, something, friend, and they're coming and taking it out on the patients them, or the patients them, parent or family members. So you trying to tell me if them they just do the woman say, you trying to tell me say, the man would have alive today? The man would be alive, bro. Although I don't trust Joshua Hospital, if I'm at a hospital where them says the best, and y'all ain't even got a proper respirator put over the man nose. It's a little child thing, yeah. Baby got stickling on the man nose. The thing must even do over the man face, cause it got cover all out, it got cover here. So you could inhale, breathe. Yes, right, man. From you ain't even got proper thing to put on this man face, the mean you how you could be the best hospital? Yo, I tired with bullet by. I tired. I tired of these people and body. I telling you, I tired with these people them. I swear to God. But let me know what's your thoughts, man. The phone line is definitely open. Let me know what you guys think. All right, let me see inside the chat. Lexi said everyone that was taking care of him has to be whole accountable. The, Nave Joy, 30, because we said the president talk about first class medical treatment. But currently at this care facility and up in the monetary story for your loss, man. Somebody said, sure, if this was a Kuli Jabad child, he would have get better medical care. This is a one Guyana for one set of race. All right, let me get two calls and see what's going on on the outskirt. It's Thursday. Y'all know how we're doing it too. With the phone line open. I'm sorry about the other person when trying to call in just now. Yeah, you could call back. You understand? By the time we just take two comment in the comment section. Yeah. Hello, good night.
Fine.
Yes, good night. Hello.
Good night. Good night.
Yes, good night. Good night.
I want to tell you what a lady, my heart goes for that woman.
Yeah, man.
My mom died at Best Hospital. The same problem she had with the respiratory, they didn't have a proper this thing to put over her nose.
Mm-hmm.
When we go and check, they got it over her nose and she's not breathing properly. We had to call till to the Prime Minister to let him get them to put the tank so she could get to breathe. Best Hospital is a slack hospital. You hear what I tell you? The nurses, all of them are very, very lazy. My mom, we asked them to move my mom from there to carry her to Georgia Hospital. That is the mistake we make. By the time next day, we go, we mother move us, and we mother pass it right there. They say, oh, she got complication, so she could not move. So me tell you something with Best Hospital. What a lady, with my heart go, because I think now I make a big mistake to carry my mother. And I would advise people, don't carry your patient at Best Hospital.
Aye.
Don't carry them at Best Hospital. Of course, they always say they don't have thing in the line, oxygen in the line. They got the oxygen mask over the patient and no oxygen. When we take out the oxygen mask from the mother, it was no oxygen in the line. How long it did in words can't tell you without oxygen. Have a blessing.
Yes. That's crazy. So sad my heart hurts with you, mommy. My condolence. Yeah, man. Nah, it's crazy though. It's crazy we take two more calls and then we get into the next segment. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. All right, good. It looked like nobody else ain't calling in for that. So we're going to definitely touch it up and go up a little more notch as we go through this segment is... now there's the next heart-rending story. Do anyone know this child? Please reach out to her. She on TikTok right now crying out for help. Please, we don't need a next girl child killing themselves. Anybody, somebody, reach out to her, please. Share. I was just on TikTok and scrolling and I saw this live. She on TikTok page. I was just worried and run fast to Facebook to post it while her face is there. So I'm sure someone knows her. Now this person, I tell you, don't want me in this situation here, so Jaja knows. I don't want me in this. Right? These things is serious. Viewers and subscribers, check this out here, so Jaja, God. These things is serious. Watch this.
I don't want some crazy, but I hear things, right? I feel like I'm running out because right now I'm hearing things and I don't like it. And it's not normal conversation like how I just hear things normally. This thing telling me it's gonna kill myself and it get there hard and nobody know how I feel. Being a number. I just want to go. I just want my mother. That's all I want. I'm fed up with the road. I'm fed up the way people deal with me, the amount of people that don't take advantage of me. People doing me such a shit for the road. And I can't deal with it. I want to go. I don't like the road. I like me house. I don't know why mommy would do something like this.
What you said?
I can't give my mother number because I don't want some crazy, but I hear things, right? I feel like I'm running out because right now I'm hearing things and I don't like it. And it's not normal conversation like how I just hear things normally. This thing telling me it's gonna kill myself and it get there hard and nobody know how I feel. Being a number. I just want to go. I just want my mother. That's all I want. I'm fed up with the road. I'm fed up the way people deal with me, the amount of people that don't take advantage of me. People doing me such a shit for the road. And I can't deal with it. I want to go. I don't like the road. I like me house. I don't know why mommy would do something like this. I can't give my mother number because the last time I gave out your number, she come and abuse me up. She abused me up in my inbox and then she blocked me up. Me ain't got no number.
That's crazy.
I just want my mother. She don't know how much I love she. She don't know how much I love she. I just want to go home.
It's way there.
But today, just now, I might go by somebody, borrow the phone and call she. Maybe she can talk to me. But she don't block me on this phone, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, everything. I got 2 accounts and she blocked me on all 2. Then I create a next one and I can't really get onto shit.
And then another sad story that the person need help. She going through she own little dramatical, disorder right now. Like she said, she start out she hearing things speaking inside the shit ear conversation, and you know what I'm telling you, what they're saying is that for going on a live yourself, and there's not something to laugh about and joke about. It's a serious situation, you know what I mean? It's a very serious situation. They got people that definitely is going through this kind of dilemma, you know what I mean, with spirit. This is why I keep telling people we fight not only against flesh and blood, but spiritual things in high places. You understand? We fight not against flesh and blood, but spiritual things in high places. That's why you gotta stay pray up. You know what I mean? I know that Scary should say it got you running all over when she go all over, people taking advantage of shit. You know what I mean? Cause she go by your house next thing you know some man looking at shit. Yeah. It didn't show people in heart and no by some people. So people ain't got no heart, bro. Cause if you see a girl like that, you know what I mean? Going through certain thing, but you looking past her might molesting shit and taking advantages and sexing shit and all them kind. But bro, it's crazy, buddy. There are real people need help in Guyana and they need facilities, they need health centers and places that got, you know what I mean, certain, for people that feel like they're losing it, people that going through the same dilemma. I'm telling you, bro, before this man of them spend money the right way, this man of them don't spend any money the wrong set away. But I telling you, doing beer struminous, doing beer folly. I swear to God. You understand? Anyway, let me jump into the next topic. You guys know what's up. Now, let me see what's going on before I kick it off. Just a minute. I know the thing already, right? So they had a shooting in Albistown. Definitely, I don't know if the shooting occurred today. I think a couple people get shoot. A police officer and all, I think he get knocked or something like that. It's a crazy situation. You understand? This is Owen Dong, definitely in Albistown. There's gotta be today. Let's get this.
Somebody got to go with him. Somebody got to go with him, man. Somebody got to hold his head up. Go with him. Y'all got to hold him, man, head up. Somebody got to go with him. Somebody got to go with him, man. Somebody got to hold his head up. Go with him. Y'all got to hold him, man, head up. Somebody got to go with him.
Well, they said 2 shot in Albistown. You understand? 2 were shot in Albistown. Now what's going on is that this individual here, let me see if I could bring you up on the screen so you guys could get to see what's going on. All right. Yeah, man, this individual right here, as you guys could see on the screen, yep, I think he's involved of the shooting. So I don't know if he was on subscribers. I tell you, got enough craziness happening in Guyana right now. Guyana is the land of many tragedies. So let me jump into a piece of news report that I saw pertaining to the shooting that happened in Albistown. I tell them place is some dangerous place. Yes, I mean. Okay, well, he's one of the man them who get shoot and die. Sorry. So it's a wanted man executed in Albistown shooting. Georgetown was just um Georgetown was rocked by gun violence Thursday night after a man previously wanted by police for armed robbery was shot dead execution style. Now this what going on is beer execution style going on by. It's really more how the murders them start like this. It's what going on with the murders them by. It's like man. Execution style in Albistown. Dead is Kevin Ridley, also known as Arthur, a resident of the area. Ridley was gunned down in James Street after a masked assailant reportedly walked up to him and opened fire at close range before fleeing the scene on a RX motorcycle. Jaja. The hail bullets left 3 other bullets injured. What? I tell you, they were rushed to the hospital where they were conducted. Condition remain unclear. Let me see. What are the guys? Ridley was no stranger to the law enforcement. In 2023, he was arrested during a police raid at Stabrook Market, where he was wanted for questioning in the connection with the string of armed robberies. Police had also linked him to the discharge of a loaded firearm during an accident on Lime Street, working Ross in in December of that year. Police had also linked him to the discharge of a loaded firearm during an incident on Lime Street, working Ross. All right, this is what I just said. During the operation, Ridley was found with a small quantity of cannabis and was taken into custody at the Breakdown police station. Up to press time, no arrests have been made, and police have launched an active investigation into the killing. So if somebody violate, you understand? You see you see where we come down to? Guys? You see where we end up coming down to? This is why I keep telling them, badness don't pay. I just want to know how much man is see these kind of thing and don't know badness don't pay. He's a bad boy. But big up to the rest of people them that got injured in the shooting. This is the only thing is like these one of them is go for do these killing. Like them is don't know. Well, I think we're going for one person, you go for one person. It's a set of persons end up getting injured. But he's a bad boy. He is a bad boy. Somebody violate. It's right, man. And this is what I tell you. After a time when you turn a menace to society, after a time when you turn stress to people's life, people is gonna get rid of you. People is gonna get rid of you. Watch your face. To all the young ones out there, badness don't pay, bro. You don't see this thing. You see it? They don't even give you age, them just give you name. They don't give you age, but you look young. He look young, fire. You haven't seen anything yet. Hold on. Pressure bust pipe with this cost of living in the country. Big up yourself, Ian. You're right. Fire. He violate. Yeah. Okay. I know this the only thing could let the only thing is that he violate. Is that he violate somebody, overdo it. Remember now them is feeling better than this is why I say, some man when they feeling bad, they got somebody better than them. More worse than them, more crazier than them. More scrape than them. No joke, bro. But the rest of the people them will fall in it are real sorry for them. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I'm sorry for them. You understand? Anyway, you know the code, you know we're doing it over here, so big up to everybody that checking for the ones and threes, the threes and fours. It is 1 hour, 30 minutes into the show. It's 9 for the 9. You know how we're doing it already. We're taking up to that 8 for the that 10 for the 5 hour. So we're gonna jump into the rest of the topics that we got for you as we slide in. We ain't reached the accident as yet. We already covered the 2-person got shot a while ago. We covered some other stuff. Let me jump over here. So read between the lines. The Nick Ali, Nandalal, Anil Nandalal. You guys allow this. Now let me listen to what Attorney General said, and Eternity Enterprise definitely come to skin them up. You understand? Let's get this, guys. Like I said, like up the live, guys. Like the live up. You know how we doing it wrong here. So it is Thursday night. Yeah, man, you log into Let's Start the Things called Interact Show with your host, Fire Feelings. I'm in the building. You know how we do it over here. So let's rock. Let's get it.
When I use legal terminology. And Charan Das and people of that ilk, they don't read. They don't read. Because if he read, he would have seen in the definition of who is a fugitive offender. A fugitive offender is defined in the Fugitive Offenders Act. Let me read it quickly. I did it already. A fugitive offender means a person who is accused or alleged to be unlawfully at large.
This is why you see, I would always say, the People's Progressive Party, civic, they should be ashamed. They should bow their heads in eternal shame, because they're the government of Guyana, and they're not just the government of Guyana, they're the government of Guyana in the golden era, when the resources and the taxes from the resources is supposed to be able to transform Guyana into a little Dubai, into a paradise. It's supposed to transform the quality of lives of Guyanese into the people of Barbados. At least the infrastructure should reflect that. But even though they have the country in this time, they still have a fugitive offender, like Mr. Nandalal said, and thank you for the definition, Mr. Nandalal. The man is a fugitive offender according to definition, but the man is still the people's choice. Minister Nandalal, this is why I say PPP should be ashamed. Because imagine you have Guyana, the largest oil producing country per capita, small country, one of the smallest populations in South America, Mr. Nandalal, and yet still your government has a fugitive offender as the people's choice, and now the official leader of the opposition. It should tell you a story, Minister Nandalal. Your government is not governing for all. And the people that they've forgotten, those 100 and higher votes that Azadine Mohammed, this fugitive offender, was able to capture, represents the smallest subsection of Guyanese that you guys have marginalized. They're just the brave ones. They're the brave ones that have chosen to take the risk. Just imagine your government with all the resources that you have. Oil going from 80,000 barrels of oil in 2020, Minister Nandalal, to now higher than 900,000 barrels. And in 2025, a large subsection again voted against your government. And I want my brothers and sisters in the diaspora to pay attention and let good sense prevail. These things don't just happen. Guyanese aren't crazy to just vote for a fugitive offender. Guyanese are desperate. They're desperate in need of change. They're in need of a better representation. They're in need of a strong anchor. They're in need of vindication from the poverty, the perpetual poverty that the People's Progressive Party Civic has had a larger percentage of our people living under. Higher than 45% living in poverty, brothers and sisters. Out of that 45, higher than 45%, 38% living in extreme poverty, brothers and sisters. And in this country, out of the entire population, maybe 20-30% struggling under the weight of cost of living. And that includes the most important resource, the human resource, the public sector, especially teacher, nurses, police, and soldiers, the heart and soul of a country. No country can run and function and morals and customs be passed on, the population, the workforce be kept healthy and safe without police, nurses, soldiers, and teachers, brothers and sisters. And the proof is in the pudding. People will never vote against a government that is governing for all, that is doing all of the things that the narrative that the government is painting reflects. People will not go against them and vote for a man.
It's the same thing I say. That's the same thing I said. You said, man, if you doing what you got to do for make sure the people them is all right and safe, it's like Abraham Traore. You can always get the people them support. That's the same thing I said. If I got a job, if I have a business, I have to make sure my workers are taken care of. It's just like that. You got to make sure that, you understand, your people, this is your people, take care properly. This is why certain places them gonna get vote. This is why I know for a fact that the election had to get rigged. Something had to went down. Because something ain't normal. Straight, no lie. If y'all doing what y'all had to do, nobody ain't got no problem with to give PPP the props. But this bullet.
That is a quote-unquote fugitive offender in a country where this government is fair. They're authoritarians, they're totalitarians, they're autocrats, they're businessmen that are doing business deals and enriching themselves. Enriching their affiliates and enriching their cohorts. There is no way public servants should be able to own as much as these men own. This same Minister Nandalal, brothers and sisters abroad, the leader of the opposition, Mr. Azadeen Mohammed, would have pointed to owning higher than 50 buildings in Georgetown alone. One of them being a high-rise glass building teleperformance. And this minister, Anil Nandalal, the Attorney General, as great as he is, did not give us the same transparency and the same level of accountability that he demands. He didn't put out his bank statements from 2019 and 2016 and 2018 and 2020. He didn't put these things out in the public domain. He didn't show us clearly how he was able to amass this wealth that the leader of the opposition has alleged that he owns. But he still wants to throw Azadeen Mohammed in a barrel as one of the bad ones, one of the worst ones. Even though their government was using the man transportation and the man security people to protect their presidential candidate. Brothers and sisters. So, I want my brothers and sisters in the diaspora to let good sense prevail. The people in Guyana are desperate. The people in Guyana are struggling. The people in Guyana are being kept from being able to even own a piece of land in our country. And when they give it to us, you guys seen the Great Diamond Scheme I showed you guys. The lands are less than 80 by 80. A little small box of land they want to give you. You can't even be able to do a nice little kitchen garden in your backyard. They want you to live like peasants while they live like kings, while they live like monarchs, while they live like Maharaja. This is what they think of you guys. They want to be able to reap all the spoils. Billions. Last building teleperformance. And this minister, Anil Nandalal, the Attorney General, as great as he is, did not give us the same transparency and the same level of accountability that he demands. He didn't put out his bank statements from 2019 and 2016 and 2018 and 2020. He didn't put these things out in the public domain. He didn't show us clearly how he was able to amass this wealth that the leader of the opposition has alleged that he owns. But he still wants to throw Azadim Mohammed in a barrel as one of the bad ones.
Yeah? Alright, hold on there, guys. I don't know, just a J Terati, this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, that's it.
Business deals and enriching themselves, enriching their affiliates and enriching their cohort. There is no way public servants should be able to own as much as these men own. This same Minister Nandalal, brothers and sisters abroad, the leader of the opposition, Mr. Azadeen Mohammed, would have pointed to owning higher than 50 buildings in Georgetown alone. One of them being a high-rise glass building teleperformance. And this minister, Anil Nandalal, the Attorney General, as great as he is, did not give us the same transparency and the same level of accountability that he demands. He didn't put out his bank statements from 2019 and 2016 and 2018 and 2020. He didn't put these things out in the public domain. He didn't show us clearly how he was able to amass this wealth that the leader of the opposition has alleged that he owns. But he still wants to throw Azadeen Mohammed in a barrel as one of the bad ones, one of the worst ones. Even though their government was using the man transportation and the man security people to protect their presidential candidate. Brothers and sisters. So, I want my brothers and sisters in the diaspora to let good sense prevail. The people in Guyana are desperate. The people in Guyana are struggling. The people in Guyana are being kept from being able to even own a piece of land in our country. And when they give it to us, you guys seen the Great Diamond Scheme I showed you guys. The lands are less than 80 by 80. A little small box of land they want to give you. You can't even be able to do a nice little kitchen garden in your backyard. They want you to live like peasants while they live like kings. While they live like monarchs. While they live like Maharaja. This is what they think of you guys. They want to be able to reap all the spoils of Guyana for themselves alone. Owning so much property. We do not know if it's true. It is all alleged. And the minister is not come out with the information, the facts, data, statistics, paper trail, timeline, financial statements to show that it's not. So, this is what I want you guys to understand, right? The government, they're clearly dining off the backs of Guyanese people. And many of your brothers and sisters, they just don't know. Not only do they not know, many of them, they don't even care because they're just on this wine press. Every single day is a battle to survive. As soon as you wake up, you're thinking, your brain thinking, oh, I get into the afternoon, or I'm making sure my children eat, or I'm making sure I eat and still reach back to work early. This is how they have us.
Like other live guys, you know it goes already. Was getting a little technical difficulties, but you know the code already. Just like the live up for me. You understand? We're trying to get the mic up and running, and you know it goes already. Yeah. Thank God we know for deal with things, but all right, good. Let me turn on a little ear. That's right, man. All right, good. Everything plugging, everything all right, everything ready back again. All right, let me finish out this here. All right.
Treading on the wine press, running on the hamster wheel. So many of your brothers and sisters, they don't know brothers and sisters. And we just want you guys to understand that the proof is in the pudding, and the proof of the pudding is in the eating. How is it that the government that is governing the way the PPP pledged to be governing, with all of these abstract means and forms of adding more money to Guyanese people, if they are developing and the people are developing at such a rapid rate, and the poverty scale even where the poverty percentage is, why it is the people would choose this man who, like the Attorney General Mr. Anil Nandalal so eloquently put, according to the meaning in the Fugitive Offenders Act, why would the Guyanese people be choosing that man over you? Higher than 12% of Guyanese voted according to the count by the GCOM Commission. Brothers and sisters, just like good sense prevail, know the government is scripting the narrative, and in their little conversations, in their little news clips and articles that they put out, if you guys read between the lines, you guys are going to see that the government is clearly not governing for all, and they're governing for themselves, affiliates and cohorts, and the other people who desperately looking for a way out that they may join One Guyana. This is an Eternity Enterprise presentation. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're gonna stay safe, big boy. We will stay safe because it's not stupid this guy in ends. No foolishness. And indeed, I feel to myself, this act, where however Nandalal read it out to the people them, I got a good feeling to myself. Right? I got a good feeling they change a lot of things. They self. Because remember, when you're in power, when you run in the country, you get a chance to change certain things, set certain things. Especially look at Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump go in power and Mr. Trump trip and say, "Oh, I gonna switch this up, cause me like we're going on here. Change this, change that. So they could change them, put upon their own meds, but it only goes for Muhammad. It doesn't goes for the people. It only goes to other persons, not for them. You understand? So it's a whole is a difference. It's a difference. We know for a fact being a fugitive is war. But they say in Guyana law, that's why they call him a fugitive. It is what it is at the end of the day. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I know the students them got me, man. I don't know the thing already. That would only happen when the government change. Which for it's alleged that the PPP lost the election. That is why they did not honor the promise to pay the cash grant before Christmas. The election was rigged. They need to show their assets. Let Guyanese people see where they getting their worth from. Indeed, indeed, indeed. No lie. Understand? Shall we say the government, they are governing for their friends, families, and favorite. Basically, this what going on. Is like that is what going on. No joke. All right, it's 10:11. We got up to 10 for the 5, might go to 10:50 for the little short time out there. All right. So now we're gonna jump straight over to the accident on the bridge. It's right, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna deal with the accident. That is what going right. Now here we're going down. Cause this accident is a crazy accident, guys. I tell you, I don't want to hear, bro. Now when this bridge was made, you see me ain't blaming nobody. Main thing. What I think a day after I did a live whereby a pandit was in the middle of a road. Me knows what village he went in, but I thought it was a woman. Me know if you guys could remember the live that I had where the pandit had some people holding some clad two little child with parent like, and then a banner come with a little motorbike out of nowhere. Why is the pandit scraping the cutlass and doing the Buddha, the man riding tea? The pandit do so snatch you off the bike and start sharing some licks. When I see the video, I was saying to myself, like, what? I wonder if this white guy and I got enough accident. If it's because these people them do the road. I mean talking about do the road, like fixing the road. But like for blood. Can't check it. When you really sit down, right? And you really study the amount of accident that occur in Guyana, the amount of life that got took by accident. Whether the person driving, person walking and end up getting knocked down, licked down, driving. One period of time I used to say, by now, something ain't right by. Something ain't right. Is what is I used to say that all the time. I said bye, like somebody do something for people just losing them blood, the life all the time on the road. I don't trust certain. I don't trust religion in general, but some of them Hindu thing, buddy, I don't trust, bro. Like with the pandit when doing on the middle of the road and no, bro. Saying that is that the night on the bridge, all them they praying and going on and dang 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 down the road. Y'all ain't see that? How much y'all ain't see though? When all them they ting 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 ting, all them the John Lee flag and the this and the do. And right away when I see that, I say, boy, is what I seen here, so man. Them man had them own prayer. Now I know that the president's supposed to be a Muslim, but I heard the vice president is a Hindu or something like that. So upon seeing all of that motion and thing, I get scared. I say, well, Ross is this, and nah. Something ain't right. Something ain't adding up. I don't like see them thing, bro. I swear. Yeah, I said fire, I saw it over and over. This country is running with blood. That telling you, bro. But then sometimes we got to think out of the box and try for pre things different, bro. I tell y'all, we fight not against flesh and blood, but spiritual thing in high places. I'm telling you guys, this is no cap, bro. From since I see the amount of accident and life has been taken over and over, and I asking myself is what going on with these drivers, but not knowing. No, the bridge done. All of them went ching, 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 ching. Look what going on now. Look what going on as soon as the bridge open. It's accident upon accident. Hello, good night.
Hey, fire.
Yo.
Hey, good night to you and your listeners.
Yes, sir.
At the bridge opening, they had prayers from the Hindu, from the Muslim, from the Christian. They had prayer from every religion, just trying to bless the bridge.
Yeah, I know though.
So nobody do nothing. It's just the wildness with people in the country. Some of them don't have a license. Some of them go about the way getting license the wrong way. The police is enforcing what they're supposed to be enforcing. And I'm not quite sure how to help you. And like that now, they got a serious issue of breakdown in law and order. And when the PPP rule is bloodshed, bro. The real time act no rule, it kind of ease. But you gotta look at the pattern. When the PPP in power, it's a lot of people dying.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. These banner them on these is ritual things is going on, but I don't care. But I understand your point of view where you're coming from, you know what I mean? On a real life level.
Yeah, there's not really I don't believe that. And I don't really believe that they could do things and make you pass out or whatever. Because you can't just and you use the road the right way, things gonna be done the right way.
I understand you, me brother. This is how you think in life. I respect though. You understand? I respect though. Yeah.
And the man with that building, I don't understand. People, the Integrity Commission, they got this and that, and nobody say anything, and nobody try to get to the bottom. One man had 10 billion in his account, and he said his cell phone card, and nobody did anything to get to the bottom of how we get this money and where we get this money from. He was a permanent secretary. People getting rich and people doesn't care because they probably getting a job back somewhere. the system is messed up. It's the poor facing the blunt of this. I use rapping.
Respect.
Hey, fire. Good night, and the listeners. You can hear me clear? Yeah, right. The permanent secretary you're talking about is permanent secretary within the office of the presidency. It's $10 billion he had in the account, and he was shareholders in a lot of businesses. More than 50% of the shares in a lot of businesses, both locally and overseas.
Okay.
Right? Them is thieves, right? Light and darkness don't dwell among the same place, right? And the kind of people that they invite, that the so-called Christians that they invite, and I say so-called, because if you're a Christian, you don't mix up in evil. You understand? And if you're sitting among the seat of if you're sitting in the seat of the scorn, God ain't got time for answer you. He said, come out from among them. Right. So then, if you as a Christian walking with the Hindus and the Muslims and praying and you praying, and then when they're praying, you agreeing to what they're saying to, it means then that you worshiping the same idols that they worshiping. You understand what I mean? So you can't be here and there. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be here and there. If a man worshiping idols, and you claim you worshiping God, then you pray, then the man praying to the idols, and then you agreeing and bowing and saying yes and whatever it is. God is mixing himself up in that.
Real thing.
You understand? He said, come out from among them. And he made the point that you was making, right? And all we thinking, well, not thinking, all we know. Every time this government in power, it's be all kind of watch. Murder, it's be fire, it's been drowning, suicide, accidents, and the same cycle over and over and over. Now when a different man went in there for a couple of years, you understand? None of them went taking place. So the law is supposed to tell you something. And don't we run from the fact, right? The truth is that the religion believe in sacrifices and puja and these different work, right? They believe in it. So if the man come for build this road here, sir, right? They're gonna do the ritual before this road build. Whatever they got buried, so that they could continue making money, they can bury it right there in the road.
Real talk. Yeah,
you understand? I could remember years ago, I was walking at I went with a man putting up a tower in Seafield. You understand?
Aye.
But before you start do something, certain things when he done dig and everything and something ready for start cast over, the man, me know he went doing before, but he started get a set of bottle of rum and thing and start breaking it and bury it right inside of the thing there.
What?
Me know he mumbling head, me know he do before he left home and all these kind of things, right? So people into rituals, and this is a fact. You can't change it. That is, and I strongly believe that whatsoever they're doing for make they keep getting these contracts and getting this money is what they're doing, and it costs away with lives.
Sight up.
You understand?
Yeah.
But the Bible says, my people shall perish for the lack of knowledge. You understand? Because we're not knowledgeable enough to know that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. that we're supposed to be getting up and doing our own prayers because the devil don't stop work. You understand? We taking time out. You understand what I'm saying?
Real time.
Anyhow, this is my piece what I remember. Big up yourself.
Thank you. Inside man. This is why the caller just know when he started, he don't believe. You see, these things with enough of we, you know. Enough of we feel like believe in this thing, you got for the in this thing. We fight not against flesh and spiritual things in high places. I know where's the meds. I know what's going on. Don't matter what, you cannot go wrong. You can't go wrong the thing. But we can take 3 more calls and then we can jump into this video here, so. You understand? Yes, I.
I says I.
I says I.
Well, go on.
Yeah. Yeah, tough, all right. No one is wrong.
All right, so we're talking about wickedness in high and low places.
And it's
truth.
Yeah.
So I think I saw Tikity raise a few months ago, and I had wanted to say something with regards to it, but I say, a time gonna come. My mind is telling me say something, and something else tell me don't talk this talk, because people not gonna really understand. Now watch, it's truth with this man just trying there, right? When this particular government empower you, watch real bloodshed to shed. Real bloodshed to shed.
Bloodshed.
Them man didn't even remember back in the dark days. Was this government in power, Jack Dio? Right? Good. Before 2020, before they come out of power, enough youth man did they on badness, gun, violence, when the government change. When up no going power, they say, hey man, are you bringing them weapon?
Yeah.
Free up by yourself. All the killing stop. Right? And enough of the youth man them, because we from the streets, enough of the youth man feel betrayed by the people, because enough of them turn them back on them.
Straight up.
So them man go indeed and handing them power. Some of them throw them in the breakdown over the fence and hack anything and run and hack anything. But anyway, what's saying? Right? Now they come again. And since they come again, what you start see happening? Blood starts shedding on the street. Right? I remember you throw up a video where some Chinese being get some piece of land, something there, some place where the thing and the Chinese cut in head and sprinkling the blood around the place. This is how these people just operate, brethren.
Yes.
This is how these people just operate. In order for these people make it, blood got for shed. I've been one chant this chant before, but something tell me, don't say nothing. Because not everybody is going to understand what we're saying. But the scripture says, many call is only few gonna be chosen out of the calling.
Telling you about.
You see me? He who have eyes to see will see. You who have ears to hear will hear. All right.
Oh.
You see me? But this is what these people doing. Them Chinese put them thing on the bridge. Is enough other people more than dead on the bridge. Enough other people more than dead on the bridge. Look at this girl, this little girl who we did praying for. There was another sacrifice they got in there, but they'll get caught because the people them stay outside the place, them create a scene.
Yeah, man. Straight.
All right.
Straight.
So what more people need for know and see and know and see?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. One more. There's a true scene. There's a full out scene that's showing you that, this is what these people they're on. Look at Adriana's story, brethren. And there were many others. Enough youths being kidnapped. They ain't finding enough youths. These bandits dressing white robes and they're on 63 Beach by.
You say?
Brethren, it's real darkness who's going on in the country, It's real darkness with these bandits, It's real darkness with these banner. People better ask knowing Guyana already going on. Them better know already going on. When these banner putting down these mansions, these banner putting thing around these things and in the earth and these things, brethren. The earth crying what these banner doing, brethren. The earth, Mother Earth crying with what these banner doing, brethren.
I see how you know what's it.
It's real blood shedding in the streets, The blood has to shed in order for these people to do what they're doing. To gain all what they're gaining, blood got for shed. If people go back into history and know about history, that's how money came about. Blood through bloodshed. That's how money comes. Because remember, it was bartering.
Aye.
It was a bartering scene. Brethren. Brethren, wickedness and I know places. I just like that. Anything I watch me here, let me tune into me, brethren. And soon as I tune into me, brethren, they're on this. I said, nah, I got for car. You see, I'm calling you because I got to say something. I need to say what I need to say, or I was to say ever since.
I know what you're saying, John. I know.
You see me?
Good.
I did.
All right, guys, let me jump into this video here. Let me hear what this big man got to say about this bridge accident. We got some more video with the accident and so forth that we're going to be going through as we go through, you know what I mean? We're going to tap a little time because we're there on the ends. The technical difficulties, we're going to push forward the time a little more. So you don't know what's up, guys. All right, so share up the live. Anyway, let me jump straight over to my brother. Let me hear what he's saying. Oh, shucks, my dog. My dog just now called the wrong number. I'll collect this number. I'll collect this call and then we go into the video. Final call. Tafari.
Yeah, G. Good night and blessings to everyone.
Yeah, man.
Happy New Year, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, my brother. Yes, I.
Yeah, the thing is, people don't understand again, you know, that the God that these bandits worshiping right now, that they empower, is a God that they got for feed blood too, you know what I mean? So that's how them man keep building roads, buddy, you know what I mean?
Aye.
God, them man don't know. It's the best way to sacrifice them.
Aye.
And get drunk, get stupid with them and drive crazy. Plus we can sell them license. You know what I mean? But to see people got open the third eye body and look through the third eye, the guy needs people body will live in there. You know what I mean? And this is why a lot of them can't do them. They get two eyes to just see out the front way they're seeing. The third eye with the inside and the inner, the spirit, the soul, you know what I mean? They got open up the body. You know what I mean?
Man. Straight.
And then they see the reality. You know what I mean? Why they here listening though? Because I like how the show running.
Manos.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, tough, all right. Let me jump into the video, guy. Let me hear brother what he got to say.
Morning, Facebook. Morning, TikTok. This is Just Saying, part 50. Now listen. They just had an accident on the new bridge over the Demerara River. The truck driver, I watched the video and I listened with my own ears and I looked with my own eyes. The truck driver said his gearbox conked out on him and he tried to apply the brakes, do everything to stop, even tried to run up against the barrier to try and slow the truck down, but the steering became really tight and he couldn't do it. Now, that is mechanical failure. That can happen for many, many reasons, which we won't go into. Now, that truck ended up hitting several other vehicles, causing serious injury to a few people. I was able to see two people on the video, one in a car, one laying on the street. Now, we can't blame the government because a truck had mechanical failure. That is nonsense. We can't blame them for that. That can happen in any country, anywhere. However, you know, I always look for the one thing that could sum up the whole situation. And I watched that video for a long time, for over 15 minutes. And I saw a woman lying on the street. Eventually, a guy came and was holding an umbrella over her head. That woman was laying there for a long, long time. No, I saw a flatbed truck, which is like a crash truck, came on the scene to move the vehicles that were damaged, obviously. But you got a human being stuck in a car and a human being laying on the floor, on the street, and nobody came for them.
I telling you.
Nobody came for them. Now listen, I'll say it again. You can't blame the government for mechanical failure, but here what we could blame the government for. Having people injured, laying there for all that time. And with all this progress and fastest growing economy, we ain't got an ambulance to come and pick these people up. I saw an ambulance come to the scene. But then someone said on the video, apparently there was another accident at the other end of the bridge. And the ambulance was summoned and it left those people laying there. Now you know what you're not going to hear? Here is what you're not going to hear. Nobody will get fired. Nobody will get sanctioned. No government minister with responsibility for these public services will be called to answer You will not hear that. Meanwhile, on social media as usual, and I am ashamed to say this about my countrymen, everybody going off, well, not everybody, but quite a few people going off, making remarks that got nothing to do with what happened. This is the kind of country we got. This is the kind of place you want to be living in. I mean, look at, we got all kind of stadium and casino, and Guyana want to be like America so bad with the vehicles and the this and the that. You know what? In America, if a car hits you, in 3 minutes flat, ambulance, fire, police, everybody turn up.
Yeah, man.
Everybody turn up. So if you want to be like America, you can't do this. Now, this thing really, really hurt my heart. It hurt my heart to see a human being laying on the street so long, obviously seriously injured, and no help. And people are becoming numb to these things. You know why I'm saying that? Look at the people on the scene with their phones, the police with his radio, everybody just walking by this woman like she's just a piece of meat.
I tell you.
Just walking by, conducting their business. Nobody's even stopping to say, well, are you okay? You're making it? Hold on, they're going to come just now. No, nothing. They're just walking by like if the guy in the car saying, nobody is there trying to even comfort them. You can offer assistance, but comfort them. We know it might not be the best thing to move someone when they're injured on the street like that if you don't know what you're doing. We all know that. I hope so. But come on, at least comfort them. When the guy went with the umbrella and put it over her head, I said at least there's a humanitarian on the scene. Because I know the sun in Guyana is hot as hell. But come on, man. Come on. This is unacceptable. And yet, no matter what happens, people will not open their eyes and realize that we're being led by a bunch of lunatics, a bunch of fools. We are being led by them. Come on now. I'm just saying. Morning Facebook, morning TikTok.
All right, cool. As we just don't heard what the big man says, right? It's crazy. You understand? He got a lot of points with what he's basically saying there, you know what I mean? And at this said moment, me really blaming no government for nothing. Did not blame my blaming. What he's saying is that we fight that against flesh and blood, but spiritual thing in our places. Cause you truck walking good all the time. Then just a you truck cramp out. It's like when you try to turn the truck steering get tight. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you need to start doing more mechanical checks on your vehicle if it's running every day. If it's a vehicle that runs every day, it should be getting 2-3 inspections a month. Even if it comes like that. Because remember, it's all about safety. You know what I mean? Because just look at the Wii cars. But then them thing there is so funny. For no all the time you know? I just know that it's sick out here, so no. You got that on your irritation. I swear. I swear things is happen, bro. Things is happen. Anyway, we still there on the case. We still there on it. You understand? We jump into the news bulletin with what really went down and get some clarification from, you understand, the news bulletin with what they saying. Let me jump into this here, so. Cause this, yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Let's get this.
In the news tonight, one dead, another critical in Barajagyo Demara Harbor Bridge accident.
I heard home that my son was being hit by some truck. going on. I didn't know my son died. I didn't know what my son faced. What did they trigger my son? Did they trigger my baby?
And with party calls for resignation of opposition GCOM commissioners. One man is dead, another is in a critical condition following a traffic accident on the Bar-Jagdeo-Demerara Harbour Bridge on Thursday morning. The dead man has been identified as Scott Dawart of Grove East Bank, Demerara. The injured man was rushed to the hospital, where he remains in a critical condition. Police said the accident involved a truck laden with cement, which was traveling towards the western side of the bridge when it reportedly encountered mechanical problems. Preliminary reports indicate that the truck rolled down the bridge, striking several vehicles in its path. Dawart's father was overcome with emotion upon arriving at the scene and seeing his son's lifeless body.
Yo, that's sad. What should the truck going back? Blood. Yeah. No. That is scary, bro. That's scary. No lie. What? Yo.
Yes.
Aye.
The man, correct. This is a mechanical issue, and you can't blame government for that. But if people doing the work, then they will avoid these things.
Yeah, man.
Right? People got doing the work. You got checking these vehicles.
That's what you're saying, bro.
It's another way the vehicle. And if the drivers behind was paying attention, maybe they could avoid that. Because it had to be on the high span, he going up, and the vehicle gave out.
Aye.
So then he coming down back.
Right.
But then people coming behind you should be able to see and move off, because it's hard for you see a vehicle coming back to you and you taking no evasive action.
Straight.
So I don't know if the man is sleeping, if he was distracted and something, but you have to get out of the way. As the man said, he tried to hold the rail.
Right.
I see it on the rail to see if we could slow it. Because it's uneasy with the weight coming down.
Real thing.
But the people behind should be able to do something, man. Do something. Take some action. Reverse back. Pull out to your left.
Something.
Do something. Because when they come there, it's just smashing.
Yeah, plus how the when going back there too, what I observe is that the road wasn't so busy. So it's not like if younger lanes that you could go over or nothing. Because I wasn't seeing no car passing at the said moment when he was going backwards. You know what I mean? So to me, like they still had space that you could have swerved out, like you say, you know what I mean?
They had some space, yes. He could have put on traffic light. I don't know if he did that.
Yeah, for truth.
As a right. And he could have honked in the horn. Or other people maybe could have sung in the alarm. Because people from the bottom should have seen what's going on at the top. He had to almost meet the top. And then give out, and people who coming up should almost see this vehicle coming back down.
Shit.
And try one for an hour. Or they could move out the way or speed up or something. But the drivers need more education. And you need to pay attention to the road. And I think you should drop the speed limit to 35.
Aye.
35. Who want cry, 35. And if you go, deal with them. In the US, it's 25.
Okay.
And US bigger than them.
Rating.
We established and them is 25. You should drop it to 35. Maybe some the accident. But then if you don't enforce it, there's other thing. I use dropping.
Good. To me, how the vehicle going back, I ain't seeing nothing blinking. So basically, the awareness that the caller just now brought to my attention, I'm looking at the vehicle and basically I'm not seeing nothing flashing. Because obviously we would have seen a flashing of light as the vehicle is going backwards, as we could see, all right? All right. Patrick, what's going on?
Yeah, boss. See what happened there. I'm tell you what happened there. It's not even the truck
mechanical failure. They failed to put the pounds of how much should be allowed on the bridge according to the slope of the bridge. Nobody even seeing that. So the weight of the cement is laying on the axle. Of course, the truck gonna lay down, gonna come down back the hill. So they haven't put the notice like, okay, certain trucks cannot go over that bridge with certain weight.
Real talk, Patrick. Real talk.
So that's the government fault. Let me stop the bullshit. Every bridge that you see in New York City going to Maryland, it has the weight of the truck and the height because it's a slope. If the cement is rest on the slope of the axle, it's going to carry a certain weight based on the gravity, and it's going to come right down back. They need to put a marking on the bridge. Like I said, because of that slope, you have to have a certain amount of load because as it go up, come on, bro.
Aye.
Come on, bro. That's what you would see on all the damn bridges over here. And we have certain bridge, no truck like that can go over. You have to use the turnpike to go certain way or whatever highway. You understand? Like the man said, I want to be like America, but they're not following America rules. All right, then. I listen.
Good. No joke. That's and despite what we say from start to now, on a real life level, because when it's going up this slope, remember the weight, the axle or wherever your car with the vehicle, wherever spinning under there, if the weight is too much and it can't handle that, of course it's gonna bust. Pressure is bust pipe. So it's gonna bust. And when it busts, they ain't got no freaking brakes, they ain't got nothing you could. Why you making joke? Trouble day. Anyway, we take two more cards. Hi.
Yes, you're fire.
Yeah, my brother.
It is right? But when you say you can't blame the government, you might need to blame the government for the man accident right away. You understand? But the things that transpire after, like there's no emergency responders. You understand me?
Yeah, man.
People injure up on a bridge. Diamond Hospital in there far from them. You understand what I mean?
Real talk.
They're supposed to get all these billions and these trillions of dollar budget where they get in it. So you mean for them the government can't get no ambulance standby for reach to this scene at no time for start helping people right away? Right? Why people have to be lying down in the sun injured for all them kind of time now? You understand? And it's one thing keep happening over and over. One thing keep happening over and over. If one of them minister pass and stomp the big toe, you'll see a quick ambulance and helicopter be waiting for them.
I tell you right.
You understand me? And this is what talking about upgrading the health system. Upgrading the health system, not just putting up buildings. You gotta get the human resources, you gotta get the equipment, you gotta get the well-trained people. So you're supposed to get schools going on, training people in every region. Every region. Not get 3 or 4 specialists, and then when something happens, you can't send them up so because somebody need them down here. So you understand what I'm trying to show you?
Real talk. Yeah, man.
And all these things gonna help you get a better life. You understand? But you see people ain't looking at that. And then the next thing is too, I'm blaming Guyanese too. And all these social media people who are looking for views and likes and so using other people's life. Other people's life and the tragedy just to get views and likes on TV. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Everybody phone out and people lay down on the road like the man said. You understand? Let tell you something that I experienced, right?
Who was?
I just put my wife in a bus. She's a sister-in-law. They're going up to Moko for buy chicken. Cause they used to cook and sell at them schools, right?
Okay.
The boss man right wrong by bank store in there. They get 2 lanes going down, 1 coming up, right? Another lane will go down for turn for take by this bank road, right?
Right.
He never wait. He see traffic stop. He never wait. He take the outer lane. Not only traffic stop for banks, truck go over into banks. And go flying through there. And the truck lash the thing. Me wife went sitting right at the door, and the truck lash me wife. Me wife get the full impact. She got bust from one end, she far it straight back, and she skin go back. You tell you knock out your front teeth. Knock out your front teeth, you see glass and that kind of thing. You know, with all them blood streaming down the woman, she had to climb out of the bus end up in the trench, you know, the bus right off.
Woody Ross.
I know people stand up there with the phone out, and she had to climb out of there and help take out the other two persons who went inside.
What? With your head, but with the blood.
Yeah. I know the hospital, the doctor them at the hospital say, she's strong. Because they know she couldn't do that. You could have sit down inside the shed from out your forehead bus.
Shit. Wow.
She get the full impact. And people stand up there with the phone. Shame. And then when you are done, you are crying, people cussing you up on Facebook. It's good. You want to put yourself out there for the wrong reasons? Check your cussing. Shame, man, it's shame.
Great
time. And I feel it when the man tag the woman lay down in the sun.
Yes, I.
And all people could do is video. But watch, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. Thanks, man.
Good. Jajaba, yo, that's crazy. What? You know, man. I got my wife is a good driver. We can drive ourselves. You know, nobody drive when we go home. We drive it ourselves. You know, nobody drive we buy. You understand? I swear. Don't lie. Hello, good night.
Yeah, my G. There's many facts.
Yeah, Jason.
There's many facts was just spit. Many facts spit out there. We should make a valid point. I just drive when this trailer full is 80,000 pounds combined, trailer and tractor, and I got certain roads I can't drive on them because of the weight. You see me? Because of the weight that what the truck could carry, or the sky, I might not have all of the weight, but just because it's known that if this truck is fully loaded, it is 80,000 pounds. It can't go up on certain roads. And indeed, what you said is right. Now, there's a reason for that. Just like what happened in the accident on the bridge there. The weight was too much. And coming down, the truck will move faster than what the speed of the engine got, because it coming down with the weight. Now, indeed, the driver would lose control because he coming down in the reverse. If he coming forward, he probably would have get a little more control for avoid a more serious disaster, right? But he might be hitting from behind, hitting cars from behind or whatever. He could blow your arm, people see coming down, whatever, pull aside or whatever, right? But he been coming down in reverse, so it's going to be difficult for him to control that truck with all of the weight on it. I drive in truck, I could tell you. You understand? No, that in mind. Another point I want to raise. When they got anything going on in the stadium, anything to do with government activity, big thing, you know, there's got ambulance and all these other emergency things they're on standby there. Why the bridge does not have at both ends an ambulance, some emergency services, or even like how they're putting up outpost, police outpost, police outpost. Why they don't put a medical outpost at the bridge? That's an idea.
That's a good idea.
So in the event something like that happen, right, an accident occurs on the bridge, you know, I tell you, you know when ambulance come out in Guyana, like really come out and ambulance start rushing to people, is up no AFC bring ambulance.
Okay.
PPP didn't bring no ambulance. They never had them. It's up no bring down school bus, brethren.
Aye.
Yeah, you know, they want to say, well, they're doing so good and they're doing this and they're doing it for the people. These people capitalizing on what the previous government they're doing. And what they do, when they go in power, they get rid of the school bus them. Some of them even burn up them bus. Them thing was good machines. Them people burn up them thing, throw it away and all them thing, brethren. And they ain't got nothing for give the people them in return. These people ain't really serious with what they're saying, you know. These people serious about making money for themselves. And it's crazy the things were going on in Guyana, brethren. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. You want to set up this place, look, like, let me say you want to look like foreign, like America. Certain simple things you ain't got in place, certain simple systems you ain't got in place. So how you meet into them levels there, so? Yeah? How you meet into them levels? And indeed, when incidents and accidents happen on the street, people just pull out them phone. Nobody don't try to render assistance. And I would want to say, some people gonna want to say, well, when you render assistance and you rush somebody to the hospital or whatever, the person died, the police is hold on on you and ask you why you didn't call the ambulance service and all these other things. But I remember time on Norton Street, a girl they get knocked down on a motorbike from a motorbike, and I call in the ambulance and the people them tell me they ain't got no ambulance available. So what's supposed to happen with she then now? She's supposed to live there and dead. Yeah? She's supposed to live there and dead.
No ambulance available.
Nobody that passing on the bridge, they ain't got no medical experience for say, well, come out of the vehicle, pull in the car, and come out and render some assistance. People don't even stop for old people cross the road and get, little children cross the road. In we days, them things used to happen. I just do though. I stop the whole traffic. Whoever there, I stop the whole traffic.
Yeah, man.
I stop making car and stop the whole traffic. Anybody, enough people that rasta man, I like the man, I like those things, I cuss them. As I said, you could have doing the same thing that you like me doing. You could be doing it too. You see me? So these is the things where you see going on in Guyana. It's wrong. It's wrong. These people ain't seen. You want to pull out your phone and instead of you think and try to comfort the person. What the man in the car? The man dead in the car. Nobody couldn't save him. He died upon spot. He get flattened inside the car. He get mash up inside the car. So he had no, but there was somebody lying on the ground behind his car. I'm thinking there was a motorbike there, so I'm thinking he probably riding the motorbike. You understand? I think there was the other person was critical or whatever. Nobody in there. The police come with the bike, they on the mic, on the phone. He walkie-talkie thing. Nobody read the police. Them in no force aid. Even drivers, when you do the driving package, it has got a force aid part of the package. Were you supposed to know and learn, just be questioning it and all of them things there, so. People ain't paying attention to these types of things, brethren. Everybody there on them phone. Imagine a man lying down there thinking for life and nobody intending to this man. In the hot sun, indeed. God, Guyana sun is hot no ass, bro. And that's crazy though. The road hot, the sun hot. The man gone dead. The man gone dead. Because there's no particular aid for the man, no shelter, no nothing, nobody there for even. Because some people just want words, Words got molding powers. Oh, you're safe, brother. You're gonna make it. Don't worry. Help is on the way. That kind of thing. Nobody there for do nothing. Everybody pull out them phone and video and they're like, what the hell really going on in this place, bro? The driver for the truck say he driving up and something break. Someone the axle break. Something breaks. He could not have controlled the truck. He couldn't control it. Me had been there, obviously had to pull aside for me. But then he still should have think since he realized that this truck came thinking, turn into the rail. The truck got to stop. But then I asked something occur like though your mind, you panic. Some people just panic. I remember the other day I came up a hill upon ice and this truck going and I want to know wait, this truck ain't slowing down. And I decided to apply brakes on the ice, brethren. This is the first experience I get. I was in Montana. The top of the hill, the traffic stopped. I going up the hill but not those tremendous speed, but I coming up with a speed and I got weight. When I hit the brake, the trailer said, I would like to go up on the left side now that you hit the brake. And I said, oh, shucks, you can't go there. If you go there, there's a problem here. And I took me hand. The man in front of me, the vehicle in front of me, pull aside to the far right. The other one pull aside to the far right. The other one pull aside. So by the time I reach up to the top there, everybody pull aside to the far right and I hit the left lane and come down. You know what I tell you? And the skill I use, when people got knowledge of, okay, this thing coming in speed, when this thing coming up here with ice, this thing can't stop. And people take evasive actions and I maneuver and that was a safe ride. You see me? But how many people got them kind of knowledge and skill? Not for the people that in Guyana driving, they did not do nothing. They buy the book.
RJs, you get an extra.
There. Sorry.
You good, man. You good. Yeah, Patrick.
Yeah, one more thing too. Here what happened too.
When they build that bridge, and that bridge is a slope, they was to put in a scale. And that scale weigh the trucks of the weight. And if your weight is too heavy to go up that slope, you get torn around. You're supposed to be torn around. Or a ticket issue. So there's supposed to be a post like police presence at every car, like the beginning and the ending of the bridge. Right. Now, if that truck had made it to the top of the bridge, the same thing would have happened and worse, because that's the coming down. The back wasn't so bad, but it probably would have hurt the driver first. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what happened there. But I do the same thing because it didn't weigh the truck before it go up. It's too much of weight.
Yeah.
You understand? So they should have had a scale at the beginning of the bridge. Implant a scale, the cops watching the weight, and it's supposed to have a maximum of weight. They're supposed to test the bridge before the cars, the trucks go over freely like that. So they didn't do that. They lacked that. All right, fire.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, big up everybody. It's 11 o'clock. So we're going to finish out here and we're going on, and then you don't know. Take 2 more calls and then we out. Right? I look like we not got thing. Good night. Hello.
Pleasant good evening.
Pleasant good evening to you. Welcome to the show.
Yes, I just want to say in relation to that accident today.
Yeah, man.
Yes, Rasfire.
Mm-hmm.
That accident occurred with the lack of them headless chicken that build the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
The bridge supposed to have scale. That scale would have weight. He has too much of weight
Real talk.
on the truck. So when the axle going up the slope, it can't take the weight. The axle wouldn't spin. So the truck couldn't take the weight and it started to roll back. And what is happening in Guyana too? They drive like bumper to bumper. So they could not even see if the truck was coming back. They were too close to the guy.
Okay.
To the truck. It's so sad. Another thing, the woman lie down in that sun. Nobody, everybody just flaming. All this thing ate me today because I was watching the video live. The woman lie down because she fall out some car or they take her out. They didn't take her out. She fall out the car and lie down there. Everybody just flaming. The guy in the car that injured, he didn't dead as yet because his eye was open. Eye was open. Then they're walking around the car. He ain't dead yet. So somebody render assistance. Then somebody come back to the car and said, "Oh Lord, no, he eye shot. He no dead." I sure if an ambulance would come and take him to the nearest hospital, he would have lived. Or something.
Something.
It's so sickening, Guyana. Now I tell you, my brother.
Cruel.
Before they spend billions of dollars building a building, put equipment. As somebody said just now, it's Granger bring ambulance in Guyana.
Yeah, man.
Granger bring ambulance. Ambulance, these that they bring some care. Some people by fire service. Anything happen, they respond. I think they send them all them people now.
Tell you about.
Really get job. Yeah, they send them home because they don't want to pay them. Yes, them first responders, yes. I forgot the name now. First responders. Granger, they bring them with some ambulance and had them.
Aye.
Any accident, so the first to do, they respond.
Aye.
Yeah. But so if they had them today, I don't think they would have had so many persons have to get injured. Because they would have rushed them to hospital, they would have go there and whatever. It's so sad.
It's so sad.
So sad. But we gotta pray. The next thing we're going on again, bloodshed. The Bible said we don't fight against flesh and blood.
Spiritual.
Yeah, but we know when we fight. Yeah, we know when we fight, right?
Right.
And we just gotta wake up in that place. They have to wake up. Okay. The one caller said he believe. He better believe. He better believe. He believe. Because this is what the thing that aches me. That when they see this regime that in power, it's blood that is fight with.
Right.
Somebody gotta get sacrificed. Somebody.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, yes. Blood is blood. The worship. The worship with blood. The blood. The blood.
All right, mommy. Thank you.
All right, good. You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Yeah, man. We finish out seeing the video and then
Ward's father was overcome with emotion upon arriving at the scene and seeing his son's lifeless body.
I heard home that my son was being hit by some truck. I didn't know my son died. I didn't know what my son faced. What did they strike my son? Did they strike my baby? My only son. Oh, where is he from, Daddy? My only son. Oh, God. Oh, my only baby. Oh, my only baby.
Holy.
Baby, do everything. Baby, find medication for me, everything. Baby. It's my last son, it's my baby, my last child, my last baby. Oh, my baby. What's his name?
Traffic Chief Major Singh told reporters that 6 vehicles were involved in the accident. Several of those vehicles sustained significant damage.
From the preliminary information we have obtained and recollection of eyewitnesses, they saw the motor lorry proceeding west on the southern carriageway of the bridge, and it was laden with cement bound for destination in Region 3. For whatever issues relating to maintenance of the lorry, because from recollection, persons are saying they saw that the driver was attempting, based on his actions now, to apply brakes, and nothing seemed to be working. So the vehicle continued to recede along the bridge, heading backwards in an eastern direction. Naturally, all the vehicles which were proceeding in the western direction and in front or in its path were impacted. And I think the first one that he collided with would have been the motor car, where that person who is now dead was the sole occupant and the driver at the time. So what we have before us here is something of a magnitude which we would still want to say should be happening on our roadways, because we have vastness and at the same time it's not peak traffic, so you don't expect this to be arising. The other aspect of it is that we have a driver in custody, wherefore an investigation would be conducted thoroughly to ascertain a few things. Very importantly, a licensed certifying officer will be examining this motor lorry to prove a few things, and it has to do with maintenance, it has to do with upkeep. The other aspect is that the driver's licenses would be examined in keeping with procedures that we have. Checks would be made at the Guyana Revenue Authority to ascertain whether he has the class of license to be driving this particular vehicle on the roadway. All of this would be factored in an investigation where a file will be completed and sent for advice.
Officer in charge of traffic for Regional Division 4B, Michael Ramdas, said when he and his traffic ranks arrived at the scene, the truck driver told them that he experienced mechanical difficulties before losing control of the vehicle.
He claimed that he developed mechanical problem as he was climbing the ice span, and the truck started to reverse and went out of control. We are at the initial stage of the investigation, and as the information comes in, we keep updating as much as possible.
The truck driver has since been taken into police custody as investigations continue.
Good night.
Hey, yes. I see many times when accident occur, the first set of people used to run to you, they used to rob you. Right? And the second set, when they realize there's not more left for you, they used to try and help you. But this used to happen in GT. When the accident happened, the first set is rob, you get robbed. Wherever you got value, they can't have it. And the next set will come, they assist you because there's not more for they to get. I see them many times.
Real talk.
The minister said the truck was weighed and it had the right poundage. But the gearbox is a problem. The engine. If the engine can't hold the weight, then no matter what, right? Even if you have a good truck, a new truck, if the engine brake go in there, there's nothing you could do. Because you don't get power, you don't get brakes, power steering, you don't get it either. And the man did hold the rail, but the people behind me should have seen I think they should have seen if they was paying attention. Yeah, this could have been avoided. I mean, just one person may have injured. But as the woman said, if he make it up, there would be no accident. Because you would have a clear path in front of him. And if his brake while he coming down, you have to blow, and the people in front of you will skate out of the way. So whenever he stop, maybe till at the junction, or he decide to run out the road somewhere else. Because it will propel you. When you come out, it will keep propelling you. You would either have to make a decision for run off some part of the road or go straight to the junction. And he's dropping.
Good. You're going on. Time for locking, time for going. We bed. You understand? And collect this final call from Dion. Then that's it. No more call after that. You understand? Bedtime. For me, gotta wake up in the morning for you guys. Good morning, Dion. I mean, good night, Dion. You don't know the thing.
Blessing my youth, blessing my youth, blessing to your audience, blessing to your family. You're my youth. The traffic chief make I laugh just from my brethren. You know why? He want to know the source, how he get his license, if the vehicle was insured and all these things. Why that? And look now, all these vehicles, who are they related to? They share big ones, brother. So how they get a license? Not the big ones, them buy the license, give them for thing. So I don't understand what crap he's saying, my brother. He wanted to make sure that they get a license if they did. Why they don't check all of them who there now to see how they get their license, how they acquire it and them thing? Because all of those vehicles is related to big ones. So how you gonna stop the hustle? Bless him, my brother.
One love, my brother. Tell you bye. And then here, Erie, I'm gonna send it for advice. Yeah, send it for advice. What more advice you gotta get on the for know that alright, if you check this man, if you find out this man licensing in right, this man, certain things like you just say, you still gotta send it for advice. I must say a thing them must use, though. I don't know. You see me? Yeah, man. But you don't know what is, guys. This is probably gonna pull the curtains down. It's a pleasure being here with you. We're gonna be back here tomorrow morning. You don't know what's up. You got it's 10 minutes after 11. So you don't know. Yeah. 2 hour and a half. Normally it's 2 hour show, but the show gets spicy, the show gets sweet. So thank everybody for tuning in. We're gonna be back here tomorrow at 8:30. So yeah, make sure y'all check in. I hope you guys sleep tight. Hope you guys sleep all right. Cause I tired of yesterday. I tell you, you see again, plunge in the bed, knock out. Cause by the time you blink, it's 6 o'clock. When you see 6 o'clock, my alarm is go pling, ding, 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 ding in my ears. Cause it's time for roll out little man. Get little man up, get little man dressed, and roll in. You know the parent thing is going already. So yeah, man, I understand. The cold had me so bad today, I mean even get to sleep properly. You know what I mean? But I feeling much better from this afternoon. So I'm feeling good, feeling more great. So I could catch my bed. You know? But peace and love to everybody. Hope you guys have a blessed night and see you guys tomorrow. Alright? Stay safe. Goodbye for your feelings. Let's start the things called interaction with students. Support us. Love you guys. Yo.